Today we're going to be cheating in massive win cons one after another for the low mana cost of free. That's right, guys. Today we've got Simic Surprise, and we are definitely surprising the opponents today because we are getting massive drops as big as like 10 mana for absolutely free. How are we doing this? Well, we're playing Vannifar, as you can tell, as our commander today in our Brawl deck. And by the way, guys, if you're new here to the channel, we are actually pretty brand new to Brawl. This is only our third video in a row now, doing it. So we are still trying to learn some of these cards and other commanders that we're playing against. And I do want to start by also saying this deck list, as far as the ones I've posted so far, this one is probably the lower end of the power scale as far as power level goes on a deck list. But what it can do, and if it does its thing correctly and quickly, can end games really quickly. So Vannifar is a 4-mana creature, and it basically allows you to cloak a card from your hand. Pretty simple. You put a card from your hand onto the battlefield. Let's just take one of our absolutely massive drops here, ideally something like a Jin-Gitaxias from our hand, and place it onto the battlefield as a 2/2 cloaked creature. And then we simply use a 1-mana spell like Splash Portal to blink it in and out of the battlefield to then create that creature for its full size and original card for only 1 mana. But when I said free, I meant free. We also run Thassa. Thassa is a really great way to do this, as well as the Golden Argosy, where you can get down Thassa on turn 4, and then turn 5 you drop Vannifar to cloak something, and then Thassa blinks it for completely free. So you're actually going to get that value for the creature completely free. Thassa, if it's on the battlefield, changes the whole dynamic of this deck. It goes from not super great to amazing over just the drop of this one singular card, because it allows you to blink things without having to do things like attack into the opponent to blink, or pay extra mana to blink. It just allows you to do it every single turn. And there's some really cool combos here that we hit today that are extremely sweet. What is it? Where is that? We have the World Spell. We dropped this down a couple of times, unable to unload 2 really big threats at the same time. But the deck really consists of just massive creatures. You can kind of fill in the blank here as far as the cards you want to put into it as win cons and game ending threats. And then it just consists of that, as well as a bunch of abilities to blink the creatures back out of the battlefield and back into the battlefield to transform them essentially into their actual card. We've got some good ETB effects as well, because if we're going to be blinking things and we don't have big win cons, we want creatures that you want to blink. Things like the Circuit Mender, the Stomper can ramp you up, which is really good. And because we got good ETB effects, we have Virtue of Knowledge, which can double up on those ETB effects, which is really cool. There wasn't a ton of extra card draw type spells that I could squeeze into here that made a whole lot of sense, but I've got Maze Mind Tome, I got Memory Deluge, I got the One Ring. But a lot of our creatures, like I said, Jin-Gitaxias, we got where is it, the Voltborn Tyrant. There's a lot of ways we can draw cards in this deck, so hopefully it'll be enough to keep the cards flowing. And yeah, I hope you guys have some fun with this one. I had a blast with it, honestly, and I had some really wild games that I think you guys are going to really enjoy. So enjoy the video, and we'll see you back here at the end for some final thoughts. Peace out. Oh man, we got such a fun list for you guys today. We're going to be doing some Simic Blink, and today's deck is going to be so much fun. This hand actually looks pretty cool. We've got a lot of really cool big things we'd like to blink here. Let's do this first. Yeah, let's do this first. Let's see, Into the Flood mod, probably not very helpful here. I mean, it is helpful, but Drana, I don't know what exactly they're going to be up to yet, but we'll see. I don't want to keep going back and forth with the tap lands. Okay, let's get this in. Let's bushwhack. Let's go get an on-tap land source here. We got double blue. Let's get another green, maybe. That seems pretty good. And then we'll use Narset next turn. Hopefully finding a blink spell. Thassa would be the best thing possible, obviously. That is one of the most broken cards in our deck, is if we can get the Thassa down. Let's see what happens here. They can't draw extra cards now, thanks to this. I guess we'll take a deluge. A deluge. Got plenty of really big things, man. I just gotta find a blink spell. Even if it's a 1-mana blink spell, that's fine too. They are not taking kind to Narset right now, which I can completely understand. Do they have an answer though? They do have an answer. Ouch. Ouch, they had it. Oh, we found a blink spell. Let's go. That's kind of huge. Unable to get down the Vannifar just yet though. Plane cycling, all right. Doing some reanimation stuff. Let's go ahead and read this card again. At the beginning of each end step, if you gain 4 more life this turn, create the angel. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, let's get Vanifar down. Let's cloak a card here, and I'm actually gonna cloak the portal just because I can end up stealing a lot of the things that they want to reanimate, so we can use their graveyard against them here, which would be pretty awesome. See what the opponent's move is here, man. Looking to kill my commander, which is an interesting thing to do here when you've got a potential big bomb underneath that face down card that you're not willing to take care of. I'll take it, I guess. Let's do this because we're gonna blink this, right? So let's do this. We get a land. Let's blink. And we got a portal to Phyrexia on the battlefield for very cheap. Takes out their creature. We look to do some reanimation here. And GG's. Yeah, I mean, you can't really beat that when you're a reanimation deck. When you got a portal down that early, and I'm going to be stealing all the things you want to drop off in the graveyard. I mean, it's just really, really good. So GG's to the opponent. On to the next one. All right, we got the opponent going first, but our hand looks great because we have Thassa. I do need one more land, but man, that's a scary keep just because of the mana situation. But I'm telling you, if I can get this Thassa down, we're gonna be in business, man, because that is the best card we could possibly find in our deck. Cool, we got the land, which means at least Narset's gonna find us our 4th land drop at the bare minimum. During each of your turns, you may play a land, cast a permanent spell of each permanent type from your graveyard. This card's pretty cool. New Foundations piece that came out. I like this card. I haven't tried it yet, though. Looks really cool. I like having the Flood Maw here just in case. I also like the Virtue of Knowledge here too. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Man, we find a Coma too off the top, which I can't stress enough. Having the big things in the hand too is going to be really helpful. This whole hand is looking really, really good. It's sorting itself out quite a bit. Sacrifice, search your library for an island or a swap card, put it into the battlefield, then shuffle. Okay. And it's a Sage. It says add 3 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells. Yikes. Yeah, that's gotta be, you know, going back to their hand, because I need to slow them down quite a bit with that. Alright, give me a land here. Oh, I can't choose a land. Oh, nice. I'll take the One Ring, I guess. That's fine. I didn't know it was non-land spells. Narset is a card I haven't played in a very, very long time. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Non-creature, non-land. Very nice. But I found the land. We're good. We are good to go. Glimpse the core, sure. All right, so we got a really good-looking situation here because we've got the World Spell, which can drop 2 permanents onto the battlefield. We'll drop Coma and probably the One Ring. Don't mind if I do. Opponent can't draw more than 1 card right now, which is really nice. Narset's quite a beast of a card. All right, they go with their commander here, getting another land from their graveyard, keeping the mana flowing. Ghost form. What does this do? Enchant creature planeswalker you control. Whenever enchanted permanent dies, exile returns to the battlefield under your control. Got it. You got it, man. You got it. All right, we play this. We start doing the blinking thing. Let's again, let's take the World Spell and blink it. Let's go level 2 and then we'll go crazy next turn. Let's go level 2. I choose you, Pikachu. All right, so we got 2 really sweet creatures that I can play next turn. For free, by the way. Seems good. What does it say? Whenever a non-token creature you control enters, if it doesn't have the same name as another creature you control, or creature card in your graveyard, draw a card. Well, that works really good in Commander, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, we can let that go. That's... Oh, they want to draw extra cards, though. Do I want to just trade here? I don't know. I think I kind of want to stop them from blowing up Narset just because of this card that's sitting out here. Narset kind of shuts it down, right? I don't mind. Never thought I'd be blocking with my Commander today, but here we are. Very nice. Coming in clutch already. Love to see it. Okay. World spell. Put up to 2 non-saga permanents. Both of these are going down. Then I have, what, 3, 4, 5 mana to play with. Maybe 6 potentially off the top here. Kind of want to get into Virtue of Knowledge, but maybe the play is to get down to 1 ring. Maybe the play is to get down to 1 ring. That's a crazy hit right there, right? Yeah, let's go 1 ring here, I think. And I guess Llanowar Elves, or should I activate? I'm gonna activate that ability. I think that's the way to go. We attack, or do we attack? Actually, this has indestructible. It can block extremely well. Let's send in the trampling attack here for this turn. Thassa's indestructibility is really good here. Oh yeah, I can blink it too and get it right back for our defense. I didn't even really think about that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The synergies are flowing. I think shutting down the card draw with Narset is one of the biggest things for us here. We got pretty lucky with that, didn't we? Vorinclex gone, sure. Can't draw a card though. Nice try, dude. And I have protection from everything this turn, which means I don't take any damage, so I can actually let them attack my face here freely, and it's all good. The 1 ring is busted. I found that out. I found out how busted the 1 ring was last game we played in Brawl, which, man, oh man, is that a card. Return target creature card to the owner's hand, or sacrifice and draw a card. Okay. Okay. Not good. If they return to Thassa, that'd be annoying for sure. Man, this Delta getting a lot of play here in this deck because of our Gravetide. That's pretty sweet. Doing some more surveilling here. They throw it into the graveyard, and it's a replication ring. Yeah, it is. Replicating ring. A lot of mana to use there off of that creature. That creature is insane, man. The amount of ramp you can do with this thing is wild. Wish I had a way to just deal with it, but I don't. All right, and then here comes the ring, I'm assuming. If I were them, I would have used some of the mana for that bomb and bounced my Thassa, but they didn't. Making it to where they can't attack. Here we go. Ooh, that's a card. That's a really good card, too. Oh, that's also an amazing card. Oh man, I can't really get anything going with those though because I don't have the mana for it. Darn it. Well, that stinks because I can't get this down either. So I can either... Okay, I guess I'm drawing a card. Guess I'm drawing a card here. And then do we double up on the enter the battlefield triggers? I think so. Let's do that. But how much mana does that leave me? Nothing left over, so maybe we... No, that's the play. That's definitely the play. All right, cool. Cool. This can get Death Touch, right? If you pay 2, it gets Death Touch to the end of turn. Any crazy additional mana I need to know about somewhere? I don't think anything else can be pumped here. Yeah, that's pretty smart. Very good play on their part. If we attack in here, we're going to get 4 3/3s, which are going to block really, really well. So I say we go for it. All right, this is super unfortunate because now I can't really afford to blink things, but at the same time, I'm getting so much mana here that I can probably just play things for their mana cost. I just need one more land here, and I can like double up on Thunder Hulk and all sorts of stuff. I wish I had a way to proliferate. That'd be kind of cool. Get the Narset building up again, but Delta going off again. That card has gotten more than its mileage for sure. Pretty cool deck from the opponent though, man. Definitely one of the cooler decks I've seen. I like that they can keep playing that from the graveyard over and over. I like the ability to surveil and pull back things from the graveyard. This card is really cool. Oh, they try to fell the... Okay, they're gonna have to pay quite a bit of ward cost there on that. All right, sure. Dude, Narset has pulled its weight by, you know, going way above and beyond anything I could have expected. Yeah, man, I just kind of hope we keep hitting land drops because I need to get these big things down like next turn. Come on. Omniscience. Okay, it's a great card, just not a card I needed right now. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Thassa. That way we can start blinking again if we need to. And then we'll glimpse the core to get one more land here. And then we'll pass the turn. All right, that opens up for another Vanifar play where I can start blinking everything. I don't know if that's gonna be the move for me though. Let me see, 3, 6, 7. I might hit 8 mana. If I hit 8 mana here, I may just play this and then play the Omniscience for free and then just unload my hand. That's definitely a much better play. That does require us hitting one more land drop though. Maybe I should have played the Llanowar Elves and then the Glimpse just to be on the safe side, but who knows? All right, land. Please give me a land off the top. All right, let's assume we don't get a land off the top. What's the move? If we don't get a land off the top, it's definitely Vanifar, but what do we put on the battlefield? Because if I put one of these on the battlefield, they're no good to us on the end step, right? So it's got to be one of these two, I think, to hold us over. So I think I'm going to go with Jin-Gitaxias so we can get that counter at least, you know? Yeah, I think I double up here just to get this ghost form off of it. I'm aware it comes back, but I think it's definitely worth at least getting it off and trading. All right, come on, land one time for your boy. One time for me. I would really, really appreciate it. Come on. I guess they still got quite a bit of mana to work with here. I don't know why they haven't played that replication ring yet. Get that going, but to each their own, I guess. Oh, they can play that from the graveyard, you dummy. I literally did not even think about that. That is crazy. Oh, I should have just chump blocked. I would have had one more blocker. That was a mistake on my end. My bad, guys. That was really not a smart play. It just takes one more land though, and I go absolutely nuclear here on the board. Come on. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. If it's not a land, we're not out of the woods though. We're fine. It'll be okay. And we're not. We're not. Okay. Yeah. Maybe it's the Thunder Hulk, actually. We get double ETB triggers on it. We get plenty of chump blockers. I think that's going to have to be the move. Llanowar Elves gets us to the amount of mana needed here to get down the multiverse, and then we'll be good to go. Looks like the opponent has something to react with here, which if they blow up the Vannifar, we might be... Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's put it in our hand. It makes it cheaper, right? That's fine. Shoot. Okay. Oh, this is really bad. I still think I win next turn, though. Still think I win next turn because I can go... My entire hand gets unloaded, right? So that's going to be pretty nutty. And it's really the Thunder Hulk that's going to, you know, give us that extra oomph that we need because it's going to trigger twice with the Virtue. Huh. I can blink it a couple of times too, which would be pretty awesome. The downside to everything here is I can't block with the Llanowar Elves, right? That's going to be a big problem. Can this send any permanent back? Sacrifice. Return target creature to owner's hand. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Because if they could bounce these, then we'd be pretty much out of luck here. But if he can just bounce creatures, we'll be all right. Because we have a really good go wide strategy here, so they're gonna have a hard time just bouncing everything, right? So, okay, escape tunnel. What a fun game, though. This is a really fun game. They could have easily run away with this, though, if I didn't have Narset. They would have drawn so many cards by now. Like, it would have been crazy. I'm thinking we give them Narset, though, at this point, right? Kind of have to. I can't, like I said, I can't really block with Llanowar Elves. And we're planning on going absolutely nuclear on this next turn. So, they can have Narset.
I shall miss your company.
Here comes the extra card draws, though. All right, here we go. That's a great card. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy. All right, good luck with this, my friend. Omniscience. You see it right, man. You see it right. You can wipe your eyes. It's happening. It's happening. Let's go Jin Gataxis. Counter anything they try to cast here, you know, all those types of things. I get double the copies on spells that I cast. Let's go with this first, I guess. It doesn't really matter the order, I don't think, but we'll see. All right. I get the legendary Ox. Only one of them obviously can stay on the field. All good. Opponent taking a while with their priority hold here. Obviously, they can bounce something with the spell bomb, which is kind of holding the whole thing up right now. So I apologize for the slow play, but nothing I can do about it. All right, you got it. Extra card, sure. Thunder Hulk. How about a double Thunder Hulk, baby? And how about double ETB triggers on both of them? Kind of wild. And like I said, man, I knew we were going to be going nuclear this turn, and I think we're back in this thing. That's for sure. They don't really have any flyers. We're looking super good. Not to mention, we don't even know what, you know, is underneath this. We can cast this, right? Maybe we can't. Why can't we cast that? Oh, because this doesn't have anything to do with this. Got it. Okay, that's not gonna work then. All right, let's do this then. And then let's do this. Exile and return this card. I get to draw a card, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. That's going to open up maybe something off the top here. A land. Perfect. I can play that land. I get another trigger here with the Thunderhulks. And then what's really going to be the kicker here, guys, is the fact that we have Vanifar, which is going to allow us to... it's going to allow us to put 1/1 counters on everything. And when I put 1/1 counters on my artifacts, what's going to happen with that is the fact that they are going to be able to attack in and create even more off of it. So, going to be pretty nice. Going to be really nice. I get double effects on this too, which is awesome. Okay, this is instant speed, so let's do it. Let's do it. Very nice. Let's blow up this and this. And then let's put 1/1 counters on all these. We attack in, I think, with this. No, I can't. All right, no attacks. Say go. And then, do we blink again? Yeah, let's blink this again, actually. Blow up you. And you, I think. Just try to, you know, take out as many things as possible here. Try to clear out the field. Absolutely nuclear, dude. We just went crazy. We just went crazy sicko mode there. That was wild. Obviously, they can replay everything from their graveyard, and that's fine. I got to end up dealing with this eventually. Not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but we'll try to figure out a way. I guess this would be our best bet off the top. That'd be kind of nice. I may just draw a couple more cards, too, with the One Ring, which would be good. Swinging in. This doesn't have trample, though, does it? Oh, it does have trample. Wow. Indestructible. Plus an extra 3. Seems good to me. Seems good to me. They don't have a way to draw cards when it dies. We've taken out their Morbid Opportunist here, so... I guess it's not going to die anyways, though. That's fine. Forgot it had First Strike. It has everything. This thing has every keyword you can think of except for Double Strike, right? I guess in Death Touch. Oh, and Flying. There's a lot of keywords, aren't there? See how the opponent wants to spend their mana here. Absolute nail biter. Okay, looking to start redrawing some more cards. Fair enough. Glissa. All right, so when I attack with the Golem, it doesn't trigger blowing anything up here. So I'm trying to figure out, how do I want to attack on this next turn? I guess things are going to change quite a bit from right now to when I actually swing in, because when I draw cards off of the One Ring, I still get to cast everything for free with the Omniscience. And so we get one free spell off the top of our deck because of the multiverse. So we should be able to find some really big things that'll change the landscape of this field pretty heavily before I, you know, decide to attack in. So that's exciting. I'm excited to see what those cards are going to be. On Summon is pretty good because I can bounce this and stop it from coming back. Countered. We love that. We love that got countered. Let's go. GG's. That was what it takes. It takes my Jin Gitaxis countering your spell, your Aether Bomb. That's what it took to win the game, huh? Dude, I would have really loved to seen what was coming up here underneath the On Summon. It would have been really fun to see that next turn, but opponent gave up a little too early. All right, I'm going first with the way to exile creatures and bring them back. Some ramp. Yeah, this is really good. We'll keep it. Let's see what happens. We're up against the Gitrog monster. Death Touch. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice the Gitrog monster. Unless you sacrifice a land, you may play an additional land each of your turns. Whenever one or more of your land cards are put into the graveyard, draw a card. Pretty good. Let's do this actually. Look at the top 4 cards of your library, reveal a land card, put it on the field. I think I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna get down the Swift Savior here on 4. That way I can get into Vanifar and attack in right away and flip it. Deathrite Shaman, Elf Druids. Are these all elves? They might all be elves here. We'll see. That has a lot of text. We'll read that in a second. I remember this card. I used to play this card. I just forgot what it does. Let's put this on the field. It's really hard to pass up that that Nissa there. All right, hopefully this sticks around for a turn. Let's read the Shaman one time real quick. Exile target land card from your graveyard, add 1 mana. Exile target instant sorcery. Each one will lose 2 life. Exile target creature, gain 2 life. Yeah, got it. What does adapt mean? If a creature has no 1/1 counters on it, put 3 1/1 counters on it. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what else is crazy? This is pretty crazy. You ready for this? What does this thing do? Ascend. Can't attack or block. Okay, so we're not worried about that right now. Let's do this. Let's get this in. And then we flip our world spell, baby. Come on. Yes. Flip the world spell. We're gonna go level 2. We're gonna go look for one more spell that we can cast for free next turn with the Voltborn Tyrant, and then we're gonna really cook. The opponent is running swamps though. Totally expect them to. Jin-Gitaxias just seems so fun, man. I love this card. Being able to counter things. Yeah, I'm gonna take this actually. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so they're gonna have removal with the swamps, I'm sure. We might be saying goodbye to Vanifar this next turn. Hopefully not, but if I can play these two together, I can draw some extra cards. That's gonna be really nice. Then I can blink them too, which would be pretty cool. Draw a boatload of cards. Don't know what the opponent's doing here. All right, exile. That's fine. Man, Brawl is so much fun. I just love the diversity of everything right now because I'm so new to everything. I'm sure it's gonna get, you know, really apparent on what sort of things and metas are being ran. But right now, I haven't seen a whole lot of duplicated situations. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Can't attack or block unless you have City's Blessing. Okay. Ascend. What does Ascend? If you control 10 or more permanents, you get the City's Blessing for the rest of the game. Okay. Interesting. 10 or more permanents, right? Any permanents? Okay, cool. All right, you're not gonna like this, I would imagine. I would imagine not. Very nice. Let's do this. Seems pretty good. I wish the duplication actually mattered on that, but all good. Oh, Kiora Best to Sea Gods. Okay, I like that. Let's do that one. Kiora down. No attacks. Blink Kiora Best to Sea Gods. I mean, that's insane, right? Blink this. So much card draw, dude. This is crazy. This is actually absurd. Oh my god. This is gross. And there's the GG's. I mean, that's crazy. That was basically best case scenario there. The world spell is just such a busted card, man. And being able to give me the 2 spells, 2 creatures for free, and then all the blinking extra cards, just the Tyrant really took over there. Love it. All right, we got the opponent going first with their commander being, oh, Thalia and another Gitrog. I'll keep it, sure. I know the Thalia Gitrog monster combo. Pretty cool card. Gotta get down to Llanowar Elves right away, right? Gotta do it. Then we've got Narset after that. if we want an Narset, or do we want to throw down a tap land first to get down this? I don't know. I don't know. What do we want to prioritize? That's the thing, right? What do we prioritize here? I think I prioritize Narset. I just don't know what we're up against yet. Narset may be very clutch. We've seen it, you know, clutch out for us a couple of games ago. Sure. This will come in untapped. I can actually pay for it, so then I can get the Vanifar down right away. Getting in a Nissa potentially. Now all of a sudden we're a Planeswalker deck. Look at this. Landfall. Whenever land control, create a food token. Or treasure. Okay. Pay 3 life. Get this in. Do your thing. And look to blink it next turn. Not bad. Not bad at all. I got the Planar Genesis too to do some ramping and drawing. That's kind of cool. I could probably just use this to go search up something big, right? Let me see. Let me reread this card. Put a land card from among them on the battlefield tapped. If you don't, put a card from among them into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom. Okay. So top 4 cards. I can go search for anything I want. Could be something big. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Let's get this down. Yeah, let's just go see first before we decide on the Nissa flip and see if we can find something a little better. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Anything better than a Nissa? Moment of truth. Portal to Phyrexia would be insane. I still think Nissa's the play. Coma's sick, obviously. I think we take Coma here for this play, but I think Nissa is the move. All right, let's get that down. Got some really interesting cards in my hand. Not a ton of synergies or anything like that, but I've got, you know, some fun stuff for sure. They blow up the Nissa immediately. That's a bummer. Let's cloak card. Kind of stinks that everything's coming in tap thanks to the Thalia here. No attacks. I'll give them the attack on Narset here. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, this is not looking ideal right now. That blowing up the Narset was kind of bad for us because that was our only saving grace on what we got going on here. I mean, I got a Coma underneath. I guess that's pretty cool. Mimic can't copy a legendary creature, obviously, though. Okay. I guess they can take the Mimic or the Stomper here. Their choice. Dealer's choice. They can reanimate things from the graveyard. Put target creature card from any graveyard. All right, nothing scary. That's kind of important, right? Kind of important. Yeah, I say we get this in because we gotta blink things, right? Have to. Yeah, we're gonna go with the 1/1 counters on things. No attacks. All right, next turn we Flood Maw the Thalia. We Maze Mind Tome, and then we just look to flip, I think. Look to flip the Coma. Seems good. Opponent's still unable to draw extra cards, which is really, really good. I should have tapped my mana a little bit differently that last turn. I should have probably Flood Mawed the Thalia away that last turn and tapped the elves for my other play, but... Oh, that's really good, isn't it? Let me see. I forgot how this works. Let's take a look. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, put life. Oh, pay life equal to the mana cost. Oh, wow. So they can kind of go crazy with that for 17 more mana. Wow, wow, wow. That's pretty good. Hopefully the top of their deck doesn't have a ton of really good things like that. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I think we might be cooked here, guys. We tried. Oh, and then they get a deep cavern bat too. That's something. It's a pretty good card. Some would say I had it on my top 5 standard list. Oh no. No. Counterspell's not helpful here. Man, there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Let's just keep hanging out here for a while until hopefully we get super lucky off the top. Even the Maze Mind Tome comes in tapped, which is wild. Yikes, dude. Big yikes. No attacks. I can't attack into the Thalia when it's got the first strike and death touch. It's kind of like the Glissa. It's just really good. Good defensive spell right there. Bummer. I'm pretty sure that's all she wrote. I'm waiting for a miracle off the top. I just don't know yet. There goes my coma. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Nothing in their graveyard, so they're stealing one of my creatures, and it's gonna be probably the Stomper. Oh, never mind. The Lookout. I guess because they do have Forest. Why wouldn't they want to play the Stomper over the Lookout? I don't know. So let's assume that I get really lucky off the top and I find something really big. It doesn't really matter because I would also need a spell to blink, right? So I guess if I Maze Mind Tomed a blink spell after the fact that I got something big, that'd be kind of good, but I would need something like really, really good. And I can't even think on the top of my mind on what would be good enough, you know? I don't know, man. We'll take one though over the top. Sure. This card is insane. This Bola Citadel is wild, man. This card is like next level S tier craziness. I love that. They're down to 8 though. They are, you know, eating themselves up pretty badly by playing spells off the top of their deck. So again, just, you know, learning the game of Brawl has been such a treat. It really has. I've been having so much fun, man. All right, that's really bad. I guess I should have surveilled there first before I just drew another card. And yep, sure enough, it bites me in the butt. Let me guess, something cool on top. No, not anything cool. All right, that'll do it, guys. Good games. I mean, we got halted there pretty hard. They dismantled me pretty easily. Blowing up my Nissa was crazy. I obviously didn't draw very well, but the Nissa blow up was crazy because I could have ended up obviously, you know, taking out a lot of this nonsense. The Citadel mostly, but GG's to them. Well done. They had enough removal to get it done. So that's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed today's video, man. As far as breaking down this deck, I really enjoyed it. Super fun. I don't think it's like extremely powerful. Of course, it's not like an incredible like build. I think there's a lot of work to be done still on this thing, but I do want to say that I really enjoyed the fact that Vannifar is the only thing you really need as far as like cheating in spells, right? Like in standard, you have the Manifest Dread combo. You kind of need to split your deck between Manifest Dread pieces and as well as blink pieces. And here, you really just got to get your big stuff, your blink cards, and that's it, because Vannifar takes care of the rest, which I really enjoy. Speaking of, I think I'm going to be doing a standard deck this week because we haven't actually done the Manifest Dread thing in a long, long time. So I think I'm going to try that because I'm pretty heavily inspired right now by this one and I want to continue that, but hope you guys will watch that maybe tomorrow. But thank you for watching this one all the way through. I do appreciate it. And thank you for continuing this Brawl journey with me, man. These videos obviously don't do as well as standard videos as well as my other videos on Saturdays too. But the whole point of these videos is to just kind of, you know, express myself differently and try other things and extend myself out into another field of Magic, you know, and grow my knowledge of the game. So thank you for sticking with me through that, and I appreciate your support. And this, you know, speaking of support, thank you guys all who are part of the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know the Mardu Mob, it's the membership program on my channel. you know, some people out there help support me monetarily every month, and I greatly appreciate you guys for that. You know, hitting that join button down below and supporting me that way is a big help. So thank you. I really appreciate you for that. And you know, I'm going to continue trying to pump out these Saturday videos for you guys early, so you guys get a little bit of, you know, bang for your buck. So thank you for everything, and hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Until then, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. Yeah. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. When's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.